Danielle Smith spent millions practically begging immigrants to move to Alberta, only to use them as a scapegoat the second she needed to cover her budgetary woes. And worse, she's trying to get us to join her. Welcome to whatever the fuck this is. I'm Zane Velji. Premier Danielle Smith, fiscal idiot and long straw showman, is facing a massive budget deficit. So naturally, she's blaming everyone. Well, not everyone.
Throwing the doors wide open to anyone and everyone across the globe has flooded our classrooms, emergency rooms, and social support systems.
That's right, specifically immigrants, forcing us all into a 9-question, for now, fall referendum to work through our anti-immigrant fetish. But one woman stands in her way, past Danielle Smith.
Let's have an aggressive target to double our population.
Look, who amongst us hasn't demanded we double the population only to be offended that people didn't realize it meant eventually, not while I'm in charge of this shit? Essentially scapegoat the people who came here legally doing sickening fucking shit, like paying taxes or doing the jobs we don't want to do or contributing. But listen, Smith is a woman of her word. You know I've always believed her because guess what, Alberta? She did do it. She did double the population of measles. And by double, I mean increased it by 2,000 times. So we have to ask, why is she forcing this 9-question Scantron test of xenophobia on October 19th? Well, 3 reasons. Danielle Smith needs and wants a scapegoat. For the next time Albertans die in an ER or are faced with an overcrowded classroom, ask yourself, how did Rachel Notley have lower deficits and better healthcare with way less oil money? Actually, don't ask yourself. Let's just continue blaming the immigrants. Just this last year, Smith spent $17 million on the Alberta is Calling campaign and offering a $5,000 moving bonus, which Alberta still does. It's like inviting people to a house party, then calling the cops on them because they showed up, are a good time, and are way more fucking interesting than you. Yeah, fuck them for coming. Okay, so let's see how Smith's claims don't hold up. Temporary residents, they're a small group. They're under 6% in Alberta, and they're doing the lowest paid jobs. They're not the problem. The federal government, they fund asylum seekers' healthcare, and international students, they're already restricted. All the people Smith describes have arrived through a legal process. Yet, Danielle Smith implies newer immigrants are nefarious, claiming Harper-era immigrants were somehow better. Why?
White.
Yeah, got it. Number 2, she is baiting us. Smith couldn't cite the actual social service costs immigrants incur, suggesting she kind of wants a rhetorical fight. But we must not take the bait. We must expose a real strategy, which, yeah, includes elements of racism, because this referendum will divide by using immigrants as scapegoats, which will fan the flames of racism, which will further divide Albertans. Rinse and repeat. Ultimately, the Alberta is Calling You the Problem campaign. Number 3, she seems to want us to turn on immigrants. She wants us riding shotgun on an anti-immigrant side quest to grease the wheels for her separatist friends. But in Alberta, we don't do that. We have to be very clear. We won't let Danielle Smith turn our neighbors into scapegoats for her multi-billion-dollar incompetence. And listening to all of this put together can sound pretty dark. But the thing is, if we don't step up, reject this shit, and persuade those around us, Alberta is about to look a lot more like